For the last 10 years, I've picked a best of show in my own mind, and I think I found it here at Wesa this time, and that is a company called Sculptural Felt by Brad and Sunday Rupert, and I have Sunday here with me. I don't know how we're going to describe this on the air, but it is the coolest thing I've seen, and then when I heard the backstory, I was even more excited. So it's artwork that is done with remnants
that are trimmed off the brims from Greeley Hatworks here in Colorado. We basically get the outline of a circle that's anywhere from a fourth of an inch to 2 inches thick, wide, and we rescue that, saving thousands of pounds.
What did he do with it? Throw it out before?
Yeah, it's an over 100-year-old company, and before the last 4 years, it was all going in the landfill.
And you've taken it and making the most beautiful art with it. Describe what you do with. You get the hat scraps in.
Right, we get the hat scraps. We rescue that. We like to say we rescue them. We've learned that using the going in the landfill are not necessarily positive terms.
Yeah.
But you're saving it from that. So we rescue them, and because there's so little to work with, the only thing we could think of to do was to make it small in order to create something large, similar to a mosaic.
So you cut them into strips or pieces.
Yeah, different shapes. So what we do is I create an original drawing. My husband cuts it out of wood and creates multiple layers to give it depth and dimension. We primarily do animals, but we also are kind of moving into some contemporary abstracts. But so they have depth, and depending on how he cuts and bends and nails that wood or the felt to the wood, it can be feathers, it can be fur, it can be scales, it can be anything. And
we're talking, we're in front of a great big chicken. I mean, a great big chicken, a very colorful chicken.
It's about a 5 foot tall chicken.
Yeah,
rooster.
Rooster. Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, we got to get that right.
French copper Marin rooster to be exact.
So you've taken all these little pieces of felt, which is probably thousands on this one, and you've basically tacked them on to make it look like feathers and a great big chicken.
Right.
And it is so impressive. I mean, I noticed this coming down the hall. You placed it in the right spot.
Thank you.
And it's just so unique and so cool. And the fact that it's using scraps, and they're very colorful. Do you dye them, or do a lot of the hats come this way?
Some. All the neutrals are natural. Obviously, lots of cowboy hats are neutral colors. But we also do dye. If you can always tell on our pieces if it has a white edge, then we've dyed it. And at first we were kind of tinkering around with it, and we've come up with a system now that works really, really well. So we've branched out a lot more. So a lot of people come in our booth and they go, "Wow,
there's a lot of colorful pieces.
You have really changed," because we started out doing a fox and a bear and a horse and a wolf, and now it's like a chicken and a red octopus and a honeybee.
The honeybee's cool too.
Thank you.
The colors are cool.
Yeah, so it's been a really fun process for us. We just kind of keep pushing the envelope a little bit further and a little bit further. And
how long does a great big chicken take to make?
Yeah, that is the question that everybody asks. And I'm not trying to be coy.
It's not 10 minutes.
Honestly, no. Yeah, it's weeks. We don't keep track of time because there's two of us working on every single piece simultaneously, back and forth, and then we work on multiple pieces at one time.
Let's just say it's hours and hours and hours and hours.
It's days and days to weeks. Depending on every piece we do, we charge by the square inch. And
is that how you do it?
Yeah, all of our pieces are scalable because we don't keep track of time. By charging by the square inch, you're kind of
So I could get our really cool Horse Radio Network logo, our little horsey guy and our logo done, and have a custom piece.
Yes. Yeah, we do people's pets. We have a little multi-poo over here that I have to go up and deliver all over. People give us pictures of their pets, and we do that for them. We do custom signage still that we do hand-carved and painted, and then sometimes we also incorporate the felt. We've done things for Olathe boots. We've done things for Rios of Mercedes, Old Gringos. The possibilities are endless. Give us a challenge, we'll figure out how to do it, basically.
I love that you were an artist first and created a whole new medium, really.
We are, yeah.
There's a whole new medium.
Yeah, the downside of that, there is no lack of love for what we do at all. It is not an inexpensive item, as you can tell, because it is a very labor-intensive thing. Yeah. But, sometimes it takes a while for people to, they love it, but they're like, but my cousin doesn't have that in their house yet. Yeah. So I always use that.
You had to make it become a thing.
Yeah, we're making it become a thing. Yeah. And our goal for 2019 is to get in the public domain. We want to do public installations, businesses, hospitals, children's hospitals, work with veterans, things that we can do that are interactive, so that it's okay for people to come up and touch the art. They always go, I can't, I have to put my hands in my pocket. I'm like, you can touch it all day long once you get it home. But I want people to be able to we want to be able to work with kids or, people with PSD, PHAT, you know what I'm talking about. And do it as a therapy program that then it would be a permanent installation that they took part of. And so that's, I'm putting it out there as a thing that we just really feel that we want to benefit our community and then in turn benefit us, because this is not a subject matter and a material that just anybody, you don't just go to the Michael's and pick up a tube of paint and a paintbrush and a canvas. We were for some reason led to this material.
And rightly so, because you do it so well.
Thank you.
Well, people have to see it. Where can they go to see it? What's your website?
Website is sculpturalfelt.com or vintagesculpture.com. They will both get you to where you need to go.
Is the very large chicken on there?
The very large rooster is on there.
Okay,
yes, yeah. And we have a currently available page where those are things that you can actually purchase right there. And then, of course, we take orders and do them to scale. And, we've done orangutans, capuchin monkeys, African gray parrots. The possibilities are endless.
Well, we hope you enjoyed hearing about some of the new products available at the Wesa Market in January. You can find all of the past episodes of Wisdom by Wesa. Just go to wisdombywesa.com. You can find them there.